Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you run a local shop, you already know that communicating with international customers can sometimes feel like this massive, daunting hurdle. But today, we're going to completely transform your daily business communications. I'm going to show you how highly effective English for your shop actually relies on incredibly simple formulas, rather than, years and years of complex grammar study. You really don't need to be fluent. You just need to be prepared.
So let's just address the elephant in the room. It is a very, very common anxiety. A tourist walks into your shop, or an international number pops up on your caller ID, and suddenly your mind just goes completely blank. Does that sound familiar? Well, take a deep breath, because today we're going to instantly cure that anxiety. We're going to replace that panic with short, highly specific phrases that are perfectly tailored for local shopkeepers just like you. To make this super practical, our agenda today is going to follow a typical day in the life of a business owner. We'll quickly hit physical signs and social media, then anchoring your phone calls, status updates and deadlines, the WhatsApp order formula, and finally, the auto reply lifesaver. All right, starting right off with section 1, physical signs and social media. Because, as we all know, first impressions absolutely matter. Think about your shop door or front window. Clarity is king here, right? You literally do not need long, poetic explanations. These 5 one-look phrases are all you need to clearly direct your foot traffic. Short imperatives like back in 10 minutes or ring the bell, please. Immediately tell the customer exactly what to do without any confusion whatsoever. Closed for holidays, and please use the other door. Solve those immediate logistical issues. And hey, never forget a simple call to action. Follow us on Instagram. These are basically your silent salespeople, and they're working for you 24/7. And this actually illustrates the golden rule for platforms like Instagram, too. You absolutely do not need full sentences. Your followers are scrolling fast. To grab their attention, just use these punchy noun plus adjective combinations. New arrival or back in stock create instant excitement. Offer ends tomorrow drives that urgency. And phrases like link in bio and follow us for more direct their digital footsteps. It's all about high impact with minimal words. Moving right along to section 2. Anchoring your phone calls. This is all about guiding the conversation. Here's the thing. Talking on the phone in a second language is historically terrifying for one main reason. You're completely stripped of your biggest advantage, which is body language. You can't use hand gestures, you can't point to items, and you can't rely on a friendly smile. That's exactly why you must use what we call anchors. You do not need to be fully conversational. You just need to memorize these standard phrases to structure the call and guide the customer from start to finish. By relying on these 4 specific anchors, you are totally in the driver's seat. First, answer with professionalism. Hello, shop name, how can I help you? Next, make a personal connection by identifying yourself. This is your name speaking. Now, here is your absolute secret weapon, the hold button. One moment, please, I'll check. This phrase is magic. It gives you permission to pause, take a breath, or look something up. Finally, gracefully end the interaction. Thank you for calling. Bye. Master these 4 steps, and I promise your phone anxiety will disappear. Next up, section 3, status updates and deadlines. Let's look at keeping your customers in the loop. What's genuinely interesting here is how ridiculously simple the status present actually is. When you're messaging a customer, you don't need to worry about complex verb tenses. Literally just combine the verb to be with an adjective for instant, crystal clear updates. Your order is ready. It is available now. The shop is closed today. And if you need to show them something, just use I'm sending you a photo. It's direct, it's polite, and it completely removes any chance of misunderstanding. Now, when we're keeping people informed, managing their expectations regarding time is absolutely essential. And here's a super common trap, mixing up until and by. Just remember this rule. Use until for a continuous ongoing event, like the sale is on until Saturday. But if you're talking about a specific deadline or a completion time, use by, as in it will be ready by 5 p.m. Getting that tiny one-word difference right makes you sound incredibly professional and prevents frustrated customers from showing up at the wrong time. And hey, speaking of managing expectations, if you're taking a well-deserved break, keep it simple. Use from and to communicate your dates clearly. We are on holiday from August 1st to August 15th. Slap this on your door, on your WhatsApp status, and on Instagram. Simple, incredibly effective communication. Okay, on to section 4, the WhatsApp order formula. Let's talk about closing that sale digitally. Before we actually draft a reply, let's do a really quick review of the essential digital vocab you're going to need to navigate this. You need to know how to talk about logistics, to send an item, to call back if they rang while you were busy, and to pick up when they're coming to the store to grab their product. Also, get comfortable referencing digital tools like an attachment or photo and pointing them to your website or social media for more information.
So, let's piece this together into your ultimate sales tool. Honestly, I want you to treat this interaction like a completely foolproof 4-part recipe. First, always start with a friendly greeting. Hi, name. Second, provide immediate confirmation. Yes, we have it in stock. Third, state the price clearly. It is €15 and 00 cents. And fourth, give a clear instruction or next step. I can reserve it for you. See you soon. If you follow that exact template every single time a customer messages you about a product, you will seamlessly guide them right from inquiry to purchase.
Which brings us to our final stop, Section 5, the Auto Reply Lifesaver, how to buy yourself some precious time. Let's be completely real for a second. What happens when you're swamped with customers in the physical shop, your phone buzzes with a massive, complicated message in English, and your brain just shuts down? It happens. This is exactly where technology steps in to save the day. If your English is basic, use the business tools in WhatsApp to set up this auto-reply template. Hello, thank you for your message. We are open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. We will reply soon. This is an absolute game changer. Why? Because it immediately acknowledges the customer, making them feel valued, while simultaneously buying you precious time to translate their message without any panic. You don't lose the customer's interest, and you get the breathing room you need to craft the perfect response using those formulas we just talked about. We've definitely covered a lot of ground today, but the absolute best way to conquer that language anxiety is through immediate action. So I have a quick task for you right now to build your confidence. I want you to draft an Instagram post for your best-selling product today using this exact formula. Product name is back in stock. It is adjective and price. See you at the shop. Literally just fill in the blanks and hit post. Think about it for a second. If mastering business English isn't really about memorizing thick grammar books, but simply plugging the right words into the right templates, what other parts of your business could you simplify today? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy selling.